Welcome to Nice Real-Time Designer how-to videos. In this video, we will show you how to use JavaScript code in automation using the Real-Time Designer. There are various scenarios where JavaScript in automation can be used. One scenario is when we are unable to capture web elements and controls because of their complexity or because the web page contains dynamic controls that are not displayed. In another scenario, some controls have already triggered an event. For example, a selection in one drop-down list affects the options displayed in the second drop-down list. With Real-Time Designer, we can fire JavaScript in any of the controls contained on the web page. Firing the JavaScript is done through the HTML document layer. There are several functions available for the HTML document screen element. Run script, run script async, run script with return value, and inject script. We are going to demonstrate the use of all these functions apart from the run script async. This function is similar to the run script, the only difference being that the run script async function does not block the continuous connectivity and recognition. We'll start with the Inject Script function. With this function, we can add JavaScript to the body of an existing HTML document and execute it using control events. Let's see an example. Select the function invocation from the Insert Instruction drop-down, then click the Select function. To call a function, select the Screen Elements. Detect the document layer and select the Inject Script function. Click Select Script to enter the code to be injected into the document. For the demonstration, we'll use the Simple Alert function. We can test the injection by observing the function in the DOM Explorer. As you can see, the function appears in the HTML code, which means that the script injection was successful. Note that after refreshing or closing the page, this function will no longer exist. Now let's see how to run JavaScript on the current web document in the specific controller. We are going to demonstrate this process on the Submit button in a single web form. Select the function invocation from the Insert Instruction drop-down and click the Select function. Click the Screen Elements and proceed to the document layer. Then select the Run Script function. Next, click Select Script to enter the code to be run into the document. To enable the Submit button to be clicked automatically, type the Click function using the correct value of the button. Let's test it. As you can see, the Submit button was clicked automatically, indicating the process was successful. This is how we use JavaScript to run any event on the HTML document layer. Now let's learn about the last function, Run Script with Return Value. This function runs scripts on the current web document and returns the output of script. Note that the returning value type is text. When applying this function, the following two parameters are used: JavaScript and global variable name. We will demonstrate the process using the text field in the same single web form. From the Insert Instruction drop-down, select Assignment to assign a value to a particular business entity. As you can see, there are two parameters to be defined: the object and the value that will be assigned to it. Click Select Object, then Business Entity, and select Response. Click Enter Value. Go to the document layer and select an appropriate function. After selecting a function, enter the script, defining the relevant input value as a random variable. We do this by clicking Select JavaScript and pasting the code line into the field. Next, enter the name of the variable that was defined in the previous step. Click Select Global var name and type the variable name. Note, for Chrome and Firefox, only script is required. There is no need to define global variable. Let's test it. As you can see, the response contains the same text as in the name text field. This is how we use the run script with return value function. One important thing to remember, the use of JavaScript in automation is similar for all versions, but in the earlier versions of RT Designer, the function names are different. In these tables, you can see the function names in different RT versions for 3 types of browsers. Here's a quick summary of what we learned in this lesson. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more short how-to videos on the nice real-time designers functions.